I still pick up every pretty rock that I can find. And the only thing that's changed in the 62 years since I used to collect rocks is what pretty means. Hi, I'm Dave Klepacki. I'm a naturalist, to go back to my childhood days. So this whole question of prettiness, like my fascination with rocks and the history of the earth, and so how does that tie in with the river? And in my mind, this river is pretty on all of those levels. First, it has water in it, and water's this beautiful, amazing compound that we're inherently drawn into. And it's this whole amazing molecule of which most of life on Earth comes from. Right. So I look at that, and that's one aspect of the beauty. I mean, and there's the aspect of the beauty of sometimes ferocious temperaments, sometimes, you know, to anthropomorphize it, loving temperament, something much larger than me that I'm really happy to open my mind and my heart to, and makes me happy. I've always been really drawn to water. I started canoeing when I was 7 years old and have never stopped. And I'm shaking right now as I'm remembering some of those experiences, this connection with this being that is the essence of life. That kind of connection is what in part draws me to the river. And then I cast my first fly shortly after I started paddling, thanks to my older brother. I cast my first fly when I was 10 years old. He was 14. And we took up fly fishing and haven't ever looked back. That we've always fly fished. It's another aspect of sharing the beauty, the prettiness of this river is when you catch a trout, when you understand the mayflies and stoneflies that sustain this trout, that I can go pick up a rock over there and find some of the nymphal forms of those insects. And the whole understanding of the life cycle of what are actually incredibly beautiful beings is another form of connection. These forms of connection give me an experience of belonging, of connecting with, you know, essentially beings that are much bigger than me. That is what has drawn me to this river, the Elbow River, which I've fished and kayaked in and canoed in for going on 33 years in December. Cool. And I've seen it change. I've seen it through drought, you know, seen it through floods, seen many faces that describe all of the different sorts of beings that comprise this ecosystem. And keep it clean. Like, as my dear partner Amarin said, treat it as, you know, it's the river inside your body, you know, and the river outside your body. We need to keep it like it's our very own water.
We're slapped down in a concrete city. We've been extracted, so many of us. I mean, not on purpose. Our lives are slowly taking this away from us, this connection. My name is Amarin Dawn, and I am a guide with Awaken the Wild, and also a therapist with the Association of Forest and Nature Therapy. So I was born and raised in Jasper National Park. I spent most of my teenage years either horseback riding, hiking, skiing, canoeing, kind of exploring the area, and it really instilled a deep love and deep respect for nature and for this planet itself. I mean, our motto is to protect what you love. But if you don't feel a sense of connection with nature, it's virtually impossible. You know, so getting people out and wandering the land and laying down on the ground in the mossy beds and standing in frigid cold water, you know, is a part of that. It wasn't that long ago that this is what we did. We had to. We had to connect with a river and live alongside a stream or a river, and we knew that's where life was. You know, there's no civilization in history that didn't settle alongside a stream or a river or an ocean. You know, in these practices, I no longer feel separate. This water that's flowing right here is flowing right here. And if I have respect for my body, I'm having equal respect for that river. I just can't fathom it being any different. I mean, it's just so important to me and my path in this lifetime to help people remember their shared place in things. This river dies, you die. The trout die. You know, the cattle don't have anything to drink. You know, the kayakers can't recreate. And I think in that is helping and supporting, like being the guide to help people turn towards the beauty in this world and not the struggle. And so if we're able to do that, like in these practices, to say, oh, well, you know, it's just water flowing by, people walk by, but to stop and say, you know, actually see the water and see the clarity of the water. And so it's helping people to turn towards that, you know, to see and to watch a flower and a butterfly landing on a flower and taking a moment to actually notice and to notice how it touches you, the beauty. And so just that guidance and turning towards what's beautiful and then how is it touching us is going to inspire us to make change.